Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. I'm Michelle.
And I'm Ken, and today we're here for a good old-fashioned Q&A.
Q&A. It's been, I don't know, I feel like it's been maybe a year since we did one of these. We've done, I think, one or two on our channel before, so I'll make sure to link those down below if you want to go check them out. Because I do feel like we're going to be answering some questions that we haven't maybe answered before.
There were some spicy questions in that one. I wonder if those are going to pop up again, or if questions like that are going to pop up again in this video.
Yeah. So yeah, we've got some good questions, and we're going to get into it.
Yeah, before we get into it, though, hit that subscribe button. If you haven't already, we talk movies and TV, and we just do all kinds of entertainment-based stuff on this channel. Hit the subscribe button. Also,
yeah, like this video.
Like the video, like she said, and then leave us a comment down below if you got anything you want to comment about whatever topics we get into.
Yeah, or maybe leave some more questions that we could do in a future video.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, let's get down to business. So I'm going to just I'll pop up on the screen who asked these questions, just to give you a little shout out for asking. But somebody wants to know, what are 3 pros and 3 cons of living in Kentucky?
Okay, yeah. I mean, I saw this question. I'm going to be honest, I didn't write any down. So we'll have to see if we can come up with 3 together here right now.
Yeah, I didn't want to I wanted this to be natural and not prep too much. It's just some casual questions. Yeah. But they said that they've, never been to Kentucky and was just kind of curious what it was like here. So I don't know, 3 pros. I would say one of them is, in general, people are friendly.
Yeah. It's quiet, I feel like, at least in our area.
I guess
quieter.
More quaint, yep.
Yeah.
And, depending on where you are, we're a little bit out of, big city, I guess.
Not a lot of hustle and bustle going on.
I would say that there is nice scenery.
Yeah.
So that's 3 pros there. What are 3 negatives? I've got one right away. 3 negatives, I feel like, or 1 negative is living in Kentucky. I feel like people that don't live here generally think that you're unintelligent.
Yeah.
Or like a redneck or something.
Yeah.
Do you have a negative?
It takes a while to get places. I feel like stuff's just a lot further apart. Like we've talked about several times, we want to go to the movies. It's 30 minutes away. If we want to go to Walmart, it's 25 minutes away.
Yeah.
So, and I mean, that's just where we lived. If we lived in the city, it wouldn't be like that. But,
yeah.
I just think in general, in the entire states,
things are just more spaced out.
Things are more spaced out, farther apart. It takes longer to get places.
Yeah, I would agree.
Not as convenient, I guess.
Yeah. What's one more con? I don't know. I guess it feels like places that you might want to visit or go on vacation to, they just seem far away.
Yeah.
We're not, if you want to go to California where some cool stuff is, that's super far away. I mean, Florida's not terrible, but even Florida, which is a popular destination, that's a good, 10 plus hours too. So yeah, I would say that's another con. Okay. What is our favorite type of movie besides horror? You can't say horror because everybody knows yours is horror.
Well, we don't, we talk about all kinds of movies on this channel. We're not a horror channel or anything. But,
but people know.
Yeah, horror is my favorite genre.
But hopefully people know that I'm not like you. I mean, I do enjoy the occasional horror movie, but I'm not a diehard horror fan by any means. But I'll, definitely watch it. But I don't know, for me, I would say I guess dramas or dramedies.
Yeah.
I don't know. We do talk about loving comedy as well, but we all know that comedies are just very lacking for a while now. So, we do enjoy visiting older comedies for sure. But yeah, what would you say? Same thing?
I mean, I do like a good drama. I feel like, 5 or 6 years ago, I was really into dramas. I'm not as much so anymore. I like action movies a lot. I've always liked action movies. Yeah. I have really gotten more into just thrillers, like crime thrillers and things of that nature. Westerns is a new genre love for me over the past few years. I've really gotten into those.
Yeah. Okay. So basically all of them.
Basically all of them.
Okay, let's see. Next question here. Will we do weekly reviews for The Last of Us Season 2?
When does that come out? Is that this month or is that?
Honestly, I can't remember. I'll have to look it up.
It probably got delayed, I'm sure, because of the
If
strikes
you,
and stuff.
yeah, I'm not sure.
Because the first season came out 2 years ago. Like, it was January 2023. And I think the second season was also supposed to be January.
Gotcha.
But we'd have to look that
Well,
up.
I mean, it's definitely coming out this year, so
Yeah,
we do know that much.
I mean, did we do weekly reviews of the first season? I think we just like did an overall review.
I can't remember
it,
if we
didn't
did
we?
individual reviews or not, or if we lumped some together or lumped the whole
Yeah.
season together. But if you did watch any of those, you would know that we didn't like love the season 1.
Yeah, and I think the days of us just covering shows like episode to episode, week by week, like
Yeah.
we did it once for House of the Dragon when we did the live streams. But I
Well,
think
we
those
did it
days
for
are,
Mayor.
We did for Mayor, but also we didn't because I think like the first 3 episodes we did in one video.
Oh, but still it
Um,
counts.
It somewhat counts, and that was in the very early stages of the channel. But
Yeah, we just didn't feel like our
It's-
audience liked TV, so we just didn't cover it. But
yeah, TV's tough. As far as like episode to episode keeping up with,
Yeah.
like it's just really hard to keep up with that kind of schedule.
yeah, I will say though, if we, watch the first episode and it's like amazing or something, then maybe we'll feel inclined to talk
Yeah.
about it. But more than likely not. So.
And it's tough, like if it's a show that like you get to the middle of it and you're just like, oh, you're just not into it, and then
Yeah.
you got to still talk about it every week because you committed to it.
Mm.
So that's another reason why.
Okay, what we got kind of a couple of these. What our plans are for the channel, basically. One of them was just what are your plans for the new year, the channel and everything, any changes or whatever. And then there was another one that basically said your channel was better than this channel.
It's certainly
And-
more active than this channel. I don't know if it's better.
Well, they said something along the effects of yours is more flashy, I guess professional, and
I
ours
think the terminology
is
was eloquent.
yeah, very
Which I've
interesting.
nobody's ever described my channel as eloquent
Right.
before.
Very
It's
interesting descriptions there. But
it's
basically,
very
yours is
messy.
just more legit, and ours is, I think the word was barren. So, thank you for that. We appreciate that you think our channel is
just
the
being
bottom
honest.
of the barrel. Our channel, if you go back and watch some of the very first videos that we've done, our channel has evolved. For sure, we're definitely less scripted. We used to be like very scripted. It felt kind of just unnatural, We've definitely got more comfortable with filming. Also, our background has changed. We have had many different intros. We definitely haven't stayed the same by any means. We always have plans to improve.
Yeah.
It is difficult because, Ken's channel is more of a full-time side hustle, if you want to say that. I hate the word side hustle, though. It's like kind of cringe. But so it can be difficult we just realistically, we don't have enough time to put that much work into this channel.
And we're also not looking to be full-time YouTubers
Right.
with this channel either. It is kind of for fun and for expression, just something like we can do together.
Yeah, like, don't get me wrong. I would love for this channel to grow. It's definitely been a very slow moving thing, and it does get frustrating and discouraging. And if I'm being honest, I think about stopping it, on the weekly. But at the end of the day, we're sticking with it for now.
I mean, we're still going. Like, this channel's been going for, what, 4 years now?
I know,
Almost
it
as
doesn't-
long as my channel has.
Doesn't feel like it. But,
We may not always be going strong, but we're still going.
Right.
I think that's important.
yeah. And I feel like, we're consistent enough. I don't know. I don't feel like it's terrible. But all that to say, we definitely do want to like improve things. But we'll just do it when we do it. We've talked about, getting like better equipment and, maybe doing a different setup. We've talked about doing like a podcast, so
And
just be on the
sometimes-
lookout.
It's hard to agree, I guess, on the vision of the
For
future.
sure,
Sometimes
for sure.
there's
Because I think that we do have different visions for the channel, which can
Yeah.
be tricky. But we try to work through it.
yeah, we do. We do.
So yeah, I don't know. Just keep looking for videos. Hopefully, you know, we'll improve, and you'll just have to let us know.
Yeah, let us know what you guys want to see in the comment section.
Yeah. You know, let us know, I guess, if you think it's the setup, like the background, if you think that it's just the
We
content.
need more neon. Everybody's got neon.
Right,
You know? That's
right.
what we need.
You know, we're not setting in like a laundry room somewhere. There's definitely less professional setups. So, do we have any nicknames for each other?
Just I call you babe. Sugar tits occasionally.
Oh my God.
But that's about it.
Definitely not the second one.
I'm
Yeah,
just joking.
we call each other babe, baby, you know, super cringe stuff.
They you know, the good old solid ones.
We don't call
I'd
each
say.
other hun.
What's up, hun?
Yeah, it's mostly babe. Okay.
I mean, I'll call you Shelly every now and then. Shell. I don't do that, do I? I think about it sometimes.
Oh, okay. I mean, other people call me that, my parents. Okay, somebody wants to know, how did Ken woo me? Well, I don't know if he ever did or does. No, I'm sure.
I don't know.
Ken wooed me because he was funny.
And I was very casual. I played it extremely cool.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like.
I knew Ken before Ken knew me.
Yeah, you were into me first, and
I was like a low key stalker of
you kind of
sorts.
wooed me, and I just kind of sat back and let it happen.
Wow.
So, well, what I mean by
Always
that
knew that you
is,
just-
I was excited that a beautiful girl was interested in me, but
Oh, yeah.
I felt like if I played it too excited, then it would scare you off. So I tried to play it as cool as I possibly could, and I feel like that drew you in even more.
I don't know.
If that makes any sense.
I mean, I guess you're saying, like, because Ken had kind of just gotten out of a relationship when I met you.
Yeah, but it wasn't very long. But I mean, in high school, like a 2-month, 3-month
Right, it
relationship
felt
could feel
legit.
like 3 years.
Oh,
but-
yeah. And there was even, like, give you a little side story here. He, like, almost got back with this girl because after she broke up with him, she, like, wanted him back. So
Yeah.
Ken definitely had the girls.
And I was
for
like,
a little
no,
bit.
I got somebody new.
But I
I
just
don't need you.
I just remember being like a super jealous girlfriend there in the beginning. But
Yeah.
anyway, I kind of felt like I was fighting for Ken. Who would ever thought, you know, girls fighting over Ken?
It happened.
but
It's
yeah.
true. You heard it here first.
I feel like we're going on here, but yeah, definitely just like his. He was just funny. He was just funny.
To be fair, I'm still funny, but you just don't.
I'm not amused
You don't
anymore.
find you're not as amused as you used to be.
Yeah. So anyway, he was just funny. He was fun. He just made me I guess feel good and feel happy.
I took care of you there in the beginning.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see. Somebody wants to know if we have any goals for 2025. They said, you know, personal goals or for the channel or whatever. So yeah, you got any goals for your personal self?
I mean, this is the year I turned 40,
Yeah.
so it's like all bets are off. I don't know. I feel like I have to make like some big decisions this year. I feel like I have to make some big pivots.
I will add though, at least it's toward the end of the year.
Yeah, it is. It is towards the end of the year, but you know, not too close to the end. It's not like your birthday in December, but I don't know. I really haven't thought about it yet. As far as like personal goals, like every year, it's always about
Health.
getting more healthy, working out more, walking more. Getting more sleep is probably the most important goal I could probably have.
That's needed to be your goal forever.
I'm tired all the time, and it's just
Well,
because
I
I
am
stay up
too,
late
but-
trying to watch these movies to review and all that kind of stuff. So I do need to focus on getting more sleep because I feel like if I did, I'd be more focused in life and be able to accomplish more while I'm awake.
Yeah.
But yeah, drink more water, you know, stuff like that, I guess.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know if we're just very self-critical or what. I feel like everybody is like this, though. You know, especially being parents, you just always feel very, uh, I don't know the word, lacking. You just always feel like you could do better. You could. It's hard to do all the things. You know, like you have your personal hopes and dreams, but then you're also trying to raise children who are becoming adults. You know, teenagers into adulthood, and it's just like really tricky to find all the time for everything.
Yeah.
So it's like, like boohoo, cry me a river, but it is hard to balance everything as an adult. It's like you've got work and your personal, your what do you call them, like hobbies and stuff. You've got like your relationships, like you're trying to keep your marriage healthy and strong. You're trying to have good relationships with your children. You're trying to take care of your health. You're trying to clean your house. You're trying to do all the things, and it's like, holy shit,
It's too much.
it's too much. But anyway, so I think that you can always just improve on that stuff every day.
Yeah, because we're getting to the point with our kids where it's like it just feels like it's slipping away and it's going way too fast.
Yeah.
And that's what always stresses me out recently.
Yeah, for sure.
So they're just getting too old. We don't have much time left, I feel like we do, though. We'll just keep them here till they're like 25.
Okay, let's see here. So this kind of goes into what we were just talking about. Do our kids watch movies as much as we do? No.
No.
They don't. They have definitely hit this time of like, they just don't really have any interest in watching movies right now. Our son has a phone. He is 14 though. Our daughter does not, but she does have like an iPad and stuff. I don't know if it's like the attention span thing now where people just don't have the attention span to sit down and watch something, like with also on top of that, they're a kid. I don't know though. Like we watched movies as kids too, but we didn't have like phones in our face.
We didn't have the internet either.
Yeah. I don't know what it is. They just aren't into it. Now I will say that our son, he went through like a period where he was like binging a bunch of Marvel movies, but he's since quit that.
Yeah, he'll get on kicks and he'll binge an entire like.
He's watched some anime
show.
and.
He's really good about like binging stuff and not getting distracted by other things. Like that is something I've never been able to do.
Yeah.
Like I could always focus on a movie.
He like commits to stuff. Like he's like that with his gaming as well.
Yeah, like we just got him a PS5 for Christmas, and I bought him all the Spider-Man games, and he is almost done with all of them. We're like 2 weeks later,
and we're talking like completing to 100%,
all that stuff. So like when he locks into something, like he just gets into it. Like me, I've always been super distracted. Like I can be on something for a little bit, but then I got to change to another game or another movie or something.
Okay, somebody wants to know, who is the boss?
You.
Who's the boss?
That's the easy answer.
I don't know. It's like a joke that I'm the boss. Or it's like a joke for every married couple, I feel like, that the woman is the boss. I don't know. We'll let you decide.
But I still buy, the movies I want and
like
all that
how
kind of
much of a boss am I?
But you're in charge of a lot of the bigger decisions, I would say. You always have been.
Somebody wants to know, which this is news to me, why do you hate Donald Duck so much?
I don't know. I didn't know I did.
Did you know you hated Donald Duck?
No.
Maybe they mean, why do you hate Disney so much?
Maybe, but like if you're gonna say why do I hate Disney so much, wouldn't you use Mickey Mouse? I mean, he's like the front man, right?
I have no
Donald
idea.
Duck's not the front man. I don't hate Donald Duck. Is he one of my favorites? No, but like I don't hate Donald Duck. I don't know where that came from. I don't know.
I just thought we'd include that one in there for fun.
If anything, I hate Goofy. Goofy's annoying. I don't like Goofy. No, I'm just joking. I like Goofy. I like the Goofy movie.
I like all of them. Okay, somebody wants to know, how and when did your hate for Star Wars and Marvel begin? So I feel like the Star Wars one is definitely towards me because I've been pretty adamant about not liking Star Wars.
I don't like new Star Wars. There was a point where I started to hate it.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but that's what I assumed. And I feel like, I don't know, we both kind of hate on Marvel a little bit, but maybe you a little bit more. But I'll just say for Star Wars, I've just like, you've tried to get me into it. Like we've watched the old ones, the original ones or whatever. And I just always found them very boring. Now, I will say I haven't seen them in a really long time, so maybe like new Michelle, evolved Michelle wouldn't hate them as much. That's definitely very possible. But at the same time, I don't, at this point in my life, I don't have any desire to watch them right now. And then, yeah,
Yeah.
Marvel for me, like, we've definitely like been out of it for a while, but I am kind of getting, well, okay, so Superman is not Marvel though, so
He is not.
I guess I can't say that.
Fantastic Four though is.
But
You were
I
excited for
don't
that.
hate Marvel.
That was on your list.
Yeah, I don't hate Marvel.
I don't feel like either of us have. I'm not in the boat of hating Marvel. I definitely
Well,
think that some of their stuff has been lackluster.
I feel like we've
Um,
just kind of like on live streams and stuff, we've kind of been like, oh, more Marvel news.
Yeah,
Who
I
cares?
just maybe we hate on Marvel, but it's like I don't hate Marvel. I don't want to see every single one of their movies. Like I just don't have interest
Yeah.
in keeping up with everything they do. But that doesn't mean I hate them.
Right, yeah.
Now there was a clear point with Star Wars where I began to hate it.
Mm-hmm.
At least this new iteration with Disney. And that was The Rise of Skywalker. I just think it's one of the most atrocious movies I've ever seen that just slaps like the entire franchise right in the face. So I do hate that movie. And then after that, The Mandalorian came out like the same month. Actually, I think Mandalorian came out before Rise of Skywalker, and I enjoyed that.
Right.
And I enjoyed the second season. And then after that, I just couldn't get into anything else.
Yeah.
So yeah, I am kind of on the Star Wars hate train currently. I could admit that.
Okay, let's see here. The last one, I don't even know if it's worth bringing up.
I forget what it is.
What do you think?
I forget what it is.
Someone said that maybe I should open like an OnlyFans. And it was kind of funny because it was
That's what's coming in 2025.
it was
guys.
literally the first question that this person, like, it was the first question that popped up. Like, it was the first commenter. And I'm like, Jesus. And then I thought it was really funny, your reply. So, Ken said, no OnlyFans for Michelle, but mine's opening soon if you want to check it out.
It is in 2025. No, Michelle's, the OnlyFans you're opening is going to be like, I'm going to have the exclusive link and I'm the only one.
Oh,
that's
this
allowed
is
to have
weird.
that.
This
okay?
is weird.
Not for everybody.
Yeah, so anyway, definitely no OnlyFans on the horizon for me. Anyway, that's all the questions that we have.
All right. Well, thank you all for watching.
Yeah.
This is a pretty long video. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the like button. And then leave us a comment down below. Whatever you want to comment. What do you all want to see from the channel in 2025?
Let us
I
know.
think that's a good thing to let us know in the comment section below. And we'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.